Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
I want to ask you, as things dey cost for everywhere now, how they affect you as a businesswoman and as a Nigerian?
Say like before now, we dey count this tomato wey you see so, we dey count am 250 to sell 300. But this time around now, things don cost to the extent we dey count this one 300 to sell 350. Even people wey dey buy from us now, they dey complain say the market too cost. For example, now when you carry like 20k go market, you no go fit come back with something wey worth. So the thing that affect us based on say even if we sell, nothing dey come out. And again, people wey dey buy from us, in that affect them to come buy market, they no dey gree buy as before again. They go dey complain say money no dey, money no dey. So the thing dey really affect us. They make now market no dey dey because things dey costly. So nobody can afford what you have. They will say no, it's too costly, you can't afford it. So the thing dey affects me as a trader. So na wetin
I want to ask you, you think say na Buhari cause am?
some people dey talk say na Buhari, but for me, I can't really tell because this life of a thing, they say na change, na be wetin dey constant for life. So I believe say na change, na make things cost. So I no go fit dey point finger now say maybe na this person I do or na this person I do. So na wetin dey there.
They wan remove Buhari, National Assembly, they wan remove am. Do you support the motion to remove?
And they remove Buhari, they no remove Buhari. No get how it affects me. Because even as in dey there, he no know whether I dey survive. So even if they remove am or they no remove am, that no be my problem. Because as I dey struggle here now, he no know say I dey struggle. So I no get business with that part for now.
Okay. If they give you a chance to be president for 1 month, wetin you go do better?
If they give me chance to be a president for 1 month, I will make things to be cheaper. At least the poor masses go fit buy. At least, and again, this all about insecurity problem here and there. If they give me that opportunity, I will try my best as a president to make sure say the society dey secure so that killing here and there no go dey come up. Or like this teenager marriage of a teen wey children dey marry very early, or this rape case. So if I get in position to be a president for 1 month, I will try make those things dey in a normal rate wey dey suppose to dey, and to avoid all those things. Because like this raping of a teen can cause infection, HIV, AIDS, all those things. So if I'm being opportune to be a president for 1 month, I will try to solve those things to be in a normal balance.
I want to ask you a question. With the rise of inflation and cost of living in Nigeria, how has it been affecting you as a Nigerian and as a businessman?
It has been a big blow to what we are doing in the business environment. The inflation, I don't know how we even say it. It's a big blow because you will sell. After selling today, you want to get another one tomorrow. You discover that what you sell yesterday, you add up money to buy another one. So it's affecting. And to level that some people that are buying, some customers that are buying cannot even afford what they used to buy. So it's affecting me as a businessman and also the consumers, which are my customers.
All right, I want to ask you again. Do you support the current motion of the impeachment of the president?
Saying support, I think it's an underword. If there is any word that we can use that is more than support, that is what I am, because it seems that the man there, Buhari, doesn't, because you can only give what you have. So with what is happening now, it showed that he don't know what he's doing there. And the needed thing that they need to do from the National Assembly is to impeach him so that the rightful person can take over.
All right, sir. I want to ask you, if you are to be a president for a month, what are you going to be doing differently?
Just one thing, a bit things that I can do. Okay, firstly, we can see Nigeria look as if it's a first state. What I would do if I'm to be given opportunity, firstly, security. The security number one, we don't have security in the country. As we are standing here, we don't know what is going to happen in next minute. And again, inflation, to make things as in bring values to Naira. Because what is happening is as if Naira is just going up. You wake up the next day hearing that Today we had about 710, and tomorrow we don't know. So bring down naira so that naira will have the value that we used to know naira for. So that when you go to market, you have 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira can buy something for you. So I think these two things, security and bringing down the economy of as in building the economy of Nigeria and bring up the value of naira that we used to know. These two things will go a
I
long
want
way.
to ask you, ma,
Thank you
as
very
the
much.
thing take course for Nigeria now, how it they affect you?
The thing that affect me and my children well well because hunger is killing us. Anything where you put hand is too cost. How person go take survive one for this kind of thing? Na to hungry to keep people now for this kind of thing.
Now, the National Assembly, they are planning to remove the president. Do you support the motion, ma?
Support whether if dem comot and things go dey okay. Dem comot am na put the one wey go fit rule us well.
Okay, ma. I wan ask you, if dem give you chance to be president for 1 month, wetin you go do better?
I go like am na I go rule my people well na at least carry some certain things down even if food wey person dey eat at least carry am down small so that people go fit survive because no be everybody wey im hand dey reach for all these things wey cost na im make some people wey no even get hungry come dey worry them.
I want to ask you a question, ma. Right, thank you. As things cost for market now, how it dey affect you as a Nigerian and as a marketer?
Anyway, the thing really affects you very well because things are very expensive now. Even if our money is not varied again. The more the things are increasing, the more the things are reducing. As the customer that are reducing buying it, things are very very costly now. Even if it's not worth, even though you budget to buy this, when you go to market, it's not what you expected you will see again. Like things like this thing is not funny again for this country. It's no longer funny.
I want to ask you, do you support the motion to impeach, to remove the president from the Aso Rock?
Yes, now, huh? I support it. Even self, I've gotten my PVC to go and vote that man out. In short, we have suffered for this country. We need to vote that man out so that know whether we are going to breathe a little now. Since February 4th, we are still on strike. We're not saying anything about it. We are telling us enough is enough. What do you mean enough is enough? Why you are not doing anything? So it's not funny. I have my own PVC so that I will go and vote that man out.
Okay, I want to ask you for the last time, ma. What are you going to be doing differently if you become a president for a month?
Anyway, first of all, if I become a president by the special grace of God, first of all, I will look into our economic because of some poor masses are suffering. Even so, some people to feed is very hard. First of all, make everything to be easy. Make everything to be easy. I think the cost of everything will be low so that the poor masses will be able to afford it. So everything is make everything life will be easy for everybody. Make life to be easy to the poor masses, especially poor masses, not for all big rich men. Is we are considering for poor masses.
Ma.
So make it to be easy for them.
Ma, I want to ask you a question. As things cost for Nigeria now, how it dey affect you as a Nigerian and as a businesswoman?
It affect me very bad because when I think the business what they do sef, when I think how I take small money dey manage am, the thing no dey reach, so the thing dey worry me bad, dey pain me.
I want to ask you, do you think is Buhari, na Buhari be the problem?
Na im be the problem because everybody dey talk am say na im be the problem. As im dey na im seize everything, border close. Na im be the problem. Na im be the problem. So if im come down, I'm sure things go dey better small.
The National Assembly, they wanted to remove the president now. They are planning to remove it. Do you support the motion?
I support too. I support. May him come down. May we see try another people. May we try another person. Whether the country go better small.
Ma, I want to ask you, if they give you chance, say make you be president for 1 month, wetin you go do better than what the president is doing now?
Ah, I go try my best. I go try my best. I no go do as him do. I no go do as him do because I go try make everybody eat. We dey in hunger now. We dey in hunger. So I go try my best to seize everybody.
I want to
Eat.
ask you a question. As things dey cost for market and everywhere now, how e dey affect you as a Nigerian?
This thing now, they affect us well, well, not be only me. They affect everybody. But we dey pray, may God may we get good uh, president because our president is for our hand. The way I'm talking, according to person way from north, now we put her in. But the way they treat us, we not like them. They make everything cost for Nigeria. So, we think we go say, be say, now only God go help us. And we dey pray say 2023, may God help us. We get better president wey go rule the country well.
All right. As National Assembly, they wan remove the president for the seat. Do you support the motion?
That one, I know that one na just then they talk their own. Then they look for wetin go come out, make them put for their pocket. But that one not go work because time is going. Uh-huh. So I know that one and then they look for wetin president go carry am, shut up their mouth, make everything go. But I know that one not go work. Wetin they supposed to talk, not be that one. They're supposed to talk of insecurity wey dey for the country. Not be that one where they're supposed to talk. Although we don't know, everything can change at any time. I not feel say actually that thing where them plan go work. But for my own thinking, no go work. They can't remove president by this time because time is going. Yes.
All right. I want to ask you the last question. If then give you chance to become president for 1 month, what are you going to be doing differently?
Although I got something to do, Sha, but when the time reach, if then give me like as we talk 1 month before I go do wetin suppose do for Nigerians. By now as I did, I not feel say anything. Wetin I go do for Nigerians because I not be anything. So na him be
I want to ask you, ma, as a businesswoman now, as things cost for Nigeria now, how they affect you as a businesswoman?
It dey affect me because even 6 months we did not say anything. There is no money now. It's as affecting us well well.
Do you think Buhari is the cause?
Some of it is the cause, but some is not. It's not him that is the cause. We are the cause. Some of the market we are the cause.
I want to ask you now, if they give you chance to be president for 1 month, what do you go do better?
A woman cannot be a president now
A woman can be a president.
in this our country.
Yes, it's possible.
If they give me a chance to be a president in 1 month, I will try my best, Kwa. I'll try my best. Things will change.
Like what and what?
Everything, oh, both food stuff, everything, fuel, everything will change.
Now, they are planning to remove the president. Do you support the motion?
I don't know anything about that one. I don't know anything. But
Do you support the motion? The National Assembly, they are trying to remove him. So do you support make them remove him or make them leave him?
I cannot
I want
understand
to ask you,
that one. I don't
as a
know.
marketer now, how has the inflation rise in inflation has been affecting you as a marketer?
Okay, yes. The thing that affect me very well because when the price of goods increase, the demand for it is lower. Yeah, so it affects my business very, very well. So the higher the inflation, the lower the quantity. So that is it. So when they are higher in deflation, the lower the the quantity. So that is it. It affects my business, everything. So that is it.
All right, I want to ask you again. Do you support the motion to impeach the current president, President Buhari?
Yes, yes, I support the motion 100% to impeach the president because people is suffering this time around. Mostly this time around, it's not easy. So I support 100%.
All right. If you are to make a president for a month, what are you going to do differently from what the current president is doing?
Okay, the current one.
If you are to be a president for a month, what are you going to do differently from the current president?
Uh, First of all, I will bring down the 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 price of commodities first, so that everybody will be able to purchase. So I will just make things there very, very normal. Understand? So the cost of the living go there very affordable to the everyone. So that is it.
Thank you very much, sir.
I mean, I would say the government should step down with the middle field so that the other people can take over. Because if other people take over the government, things they can consider and then import things and change things. But now, as the things now, things is going to worse to worse to worse. You compare me weakness. They are now tomorrow now they have started they want to increase pure common water. How do you see into it? They start to announce on the radio. With me that the common man cannot able to take water and drink. Which country is this? In fact, I don't know where we're heading to. So I lay all the blame on the what they call the APs or AP town. I don't know. But to me, I would say this should step down. That's what I'm saying. Because the market there, look at now, people is not buying. People is going everywhere because there's no money. And upon this, they want to add common pure water, the common man, the money take in the street and drink. What is the situation? Where are we heading to? So that is what I can say. I don't know whether I answer your question or.
I want to ask you, do you think Buhari is the cause?
When the Bible says when government, let me say, when a good leader lead, people rejoice. But when a bad leader leads, people do what? Then when the bad leader lead, people complain and complain. So upon all that is saying, are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. We're still blaming the Buhari so-called. Because if the Buhari call is from the beginning as it stand now, say this was going to happen, it's man, he can do. But now, as the things are things there now, we're still laying the blame on him. Until he step down, until new government comes before you know what to do. We're still in the nothing they can say. He cannot escape it. I don't know what I answer my question. Yes.
Okay, that means you support the motion now to impeach him because currently now they want to impeach him as the president. The House of Assembly are planning to impeach him. So do you support the motion? Okay,
in this impeachment, they are trying to impeach me. To me, it's too late. Because if they want to impeach him, they will impeach him for the first tenors. Not now, quarter to it's now, it's going tomorrow. And want to, before they do the procedure of impeachment, it's almost reach the time that they're going to go. So I'm not there, I can see that what they're doing is diplomatic. And it's not fair. They want to impeach him, they were impeaching long time ago, not now. And I think they're joking on the intelligence of the people in Nigeria. So that is what I'm saying. The impeachment have no balance to say. I don't know whether I answer what to say.
Sir, I want to ask you again. If you are given the chance to be the president for 1 month, what are you going to be doing differently from what they are doing currently?
Okay, if they give me, of course, if they allow me to rule Nigeria, I will change this country for 6 months. Because the capital of the capital of a man is the brain. The capital of a man is the brain. So when you give me, yes, I can know what to do. If I now tell them, they will take over my brain, so I cannot send it out. Until they give me what I say, I can do it. So give me, because that's why God created me as a man. So So I cannot do what is not ought to, because if I tell them now, they will use my brain and then capitalize and excel. So brain is the power of man. So if they give me a rule, what is there? What to call administration or what? Or economics? I'm equal to that to rule this country. 6 months I'll change the whole Nigeria if they give me the chance. Yes, over to you if there's anything.
Thank you, sir.
That was the question.
That is the question.